All right, welcome Vintage Gamers to a Monday night Vintage League on stream with Twitch chat, hanging out, playing Magic, much like the good old just like the good old times. What do I got? I have a fun deck in front of me here. This is Desolutionist Sean's latest creation. It is a Tendrils of Agony Storm deck. You know, similar to DPS Dark Petition Storm. It is a discard backed mono black-ish Storm deck. So we are not playing Force of Will. We are instead playing 4 Thoughtseize, 4 Grief, and 2 Unmask, giving us 10 discard spells to power out traditional vintage Storm kills with Dark Ritual, Cabal Ritual, Yogg-Will, and Tendrils, but also some interesting card advantage in Plan B with Dark Confidant and Dauthi Voidwalker. Dauthi Voidwalker, a card that definitely likes to be paired with 10 discard spells, as you can make your opponent discard into exile their best card and then cast it with Dauthi Voidwalker. Obviously, still the strongest part of this deck is the fact that it is a Tinker Citadel deck, and probably a reasonable Tinker Citadel deck with a pretty low curve cost, but it kind of looks like a worse Tinker Citadel deck than maybe Dark Petition Storm would be. There are some, like, an interesting Plan B where you attack with your Dark Confidants and your Griefs and your Voidwalkers and your Shieldred. That could be something that comes up, and from what I understand, comes up fairly often. And that's kind of got all we got going on here. We are playing Infernal Tutors, which is not exactly a card you typically see in Vintage, but definitely might help to facilitate our Tendrils-based kills. Now, we are definitely going to be utilizing the power of the London Mulligan for this deck. Heavy emphasis on mulliganing to hands that have, you know, turn 1 Grief plus some kind of powerful spell, some kind of Tinker, double Dark Confidant, some kind of Storm thing. I'm not 100% sure. This is my first time playing with the deck. I'm sure it will be a bit of a learning curve because these Tendril decks are something that don't really exist in Vintage anymore. They did exist in Vintage in the past, and even I played a Tendrils deck as recently as, well, I guess it's not recently anymore, but pre-nerf Lurrus, I was championing a pretty cool deck I used to call Bobcat. A similar style of deck where you're playing a Dark Confidant Tendrils-based deck with Lurrus. But obviously, the time of Tendrils of Agony in Vintage has long since passed, so we're going to have to do some learning of the ancient ways. I'll see you in round 1. If you'd like to see your deck played on this channel, check out the Patreon link in the description below, where you can find all the information you need to submit a donation deck list. Let's battle. Okay, here we go. Round 1. Vintage League. What do we got? We've got turn 1, Grief, pitching, Dark Ritual. No. I was more interested in this hand when... Oh, I do have 3 black sources, actually. So this is Grief, pitching, Dark Ritual, Lotus, Dark Ritual, Soul Ring, Confidant, and Voidwalker. That kind of seems really good. Oh, I think Hardcast Grief here would be pretty greedy. We can just go alt cast Grief, Dark Ritual, Soul Ring. Oh no, if I go Dark Ritual, Soul Ring, then I don't have 3 black sources. So I could just go Dark Ritual, up to 4 mana. Soul Ring down to 3 mana. Grief plus Bob. Is that... I could just pitch off Voidwalker to Grief and then go Ritual, Soul Ring, but I think it's so bad, though. Well, if I cast Dark Ritual off of Dark Ritual, then I only have... oh yeah, you're right, 5. Alright, maybe I will just hardcast Grief. I mean, I think this is a keep, but I think it's one off of, like, doing anything I really want to do, right? Because I really want to, I think I really want to do is pitch cast Grief and play both 2-drops, but I don't think that's possible. So like we have to go Ritual 2 and 3, and then 2 and 4 play Grief, play Bob. I mean, if I get my Ritual countered, I just lose anyways. But that's kind of why I wanted to pitch cast Grief. But I think it's better to hard cast Grief. I mean, I could always pitch cast Grief, pitching Dark Ritual anyways, and still just go for Bob's Soul Ring. I just think that's like kind of silly. Yeah. I mean, if this is just forced, right? Like, how bad is that for me? I mean, this does feel like the best possible way we could have. Maybe not the best possible way, but it feels pretty good. That's true. We still have double black up it, so we could still go Dauthi Voidwalker if we needed to. That's a very fair point. Man, I wish we had played Voidwalker first, huh? Could have gone Voidwalker and then Grief and took the Ancestral with it. I don't think we're getting out of this. My opponent has a little bit too many payoff spells, huh? I think we just have to take Time Vault. Because if we do anything else... just have to take Time Vault. And then I think we have to not play Bob, and we have to play Voidwalker so that we can steal Ancestral or Vamp. And then maybe we can still draw a Black Source for Bob, so... I mean, we also have 6 power in play, for what it's worth. It's not a 4-turn clock. Don't think that's good enough, but... I don't feel as good as I did when I started this turn. But, I mean... The trick is... I think we're just attacking with our Voidwalker. At least, I don't... Oh, wow, this is a good draw. Yeah, so I'm just going to attack with the Voidwalkers. This is Menace and this is Shadow. I have so many things that are just unblockable. That does make me happy. I mean, honestly, drawing into like Thoughtseizes could be pretty reasonable as well here. This is definitely not the worst start. Okay, so they're gonna vamp. What are you gonna vamp for? All right, how do I see my cards with void counters on them? Is that just gonna be exile, I assume? No, it's revealed. Exiled. Put it over here. No! Ban! Got him. Alright, so Vampiric Tutor is resolved. And where's my... Oh, it's their exile. Alright, I'm gonna put it over here so I don't forget. And I have a Dark Confidant. So honestly, I kind of like the spot we're in. We have a 2-turn clock. And what? Vamp? Oh, they vamp for Tinker. Interesting. If they don't win, we also can Tinker. So maybe they'll hit Urza Saga and die. We also get to hit them for 1,000,000. I think this is fine for us, actually. Okay, so they whiffed. We get a Shieldred. Not ideal. Okay, so do I hit for 8 and put them to 4? Or do I hit them for 5 and Tinker off of my Voidwalker? Wait, Tinker off of my Voidwalker? I think we just Tinker. Do I have to sack something to Tinker? Choose an exiled card an opponent owns from the void. You may play it this turn without paying its mana cost. I think that means yes. So I think I'm going to do that. I guess I could get forced, but what's a guy to do? Cool. All right. I have a Bolus of Citadel. Okay, so if I cast Infernal Tutor, I can only get a card in my hand, right? That's really unfortunate. All right, well, I'm going to cast it. This is certainly a game of Magic the Gathering. I guess I will get a Dark Confidant out of my deck. Grief. Okay. I think Grief is fine. I drew another Tinker. I have hit the worst possible cards off the top of my library, I swear. These cards are so bad for me. Oh, my Grief got forced. They didn't want to force Tinker? No, they could have forced my Tinker that I cast off of Voidwalker. So can I can't no, I have to sack my Citadel to cast this. This is so bad for me. I think this is the worst Citadel I've ever seen in my life. This is definitely the worst Citadel I've ever seen in my life. I'm pretty sure I'm casting this for Shieldred, so yeah, I'm gonna sacrifice the Citadel. I'm going to do it. I had. Oh shit! They have another force off the top. What? You're crazy, opponent. That's gonna put you to 1. All right. Do I even play the second Bob? I don't think I play the second Bob. I think playing the second Bob is asking to die. We're just gonna put him to 1. I don't think my opponent was supposed to force that Tinker. I don't know exactly why they did that. But this was... My opponent's so dead now. They don't even have Time Vault left in their deck. Okay. What just happened? I actually think even if I had never cast their Tinker, like if I had just attacked with Dauthi Voidwalker, I'm pretty sure we were favored from that point. Okay, anyways, I'm going to bring in opposition agents. Those seem pretty good here. I have no idea how you're supposed to board with this deck. I didn't consider that. Do I take out like Unmask on the draw? I don't know. No one told me how to board. I didn't think that far ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna take out Unmask on the draw, I guess. I don't know. Like, is this a Shieldred matchup? I don't know. I don't think so. I think Shieldred's for like... I don't know. I have no idea. I just don't know. I'm gonna leave a Shieldred in. I think it's fine. Do I really want 2? Sure, I'll play 2 Shieldreds and 2 Infernal Tutors. Perfect. Send. Send. Absolute send. God bless. Damn. I like this new slasher arc. Self-deprecating humor. Oh my god. Is this... I feel like Opposition Agent is so good against my opponent's deck. But is it so good that I can keep 6 mana and 6 mana cards and an Opposition Agent? I don't think so. I think we probably need to do better. I'm gonna mulligan. I'm gonna be disciplined. Oh god. Yeah, that's the deck I'm playing. Yep. Yep. Okay, go to 5. Alright, sounds good. Keep. Let's get rid of land and land. Alright, island. Okay. Ooh. Wow, I am now presented with choices. I feel like I don't want to walk into Flusterstorm, so I am going to... Should I just Grief, pitch cast pitch Thoughtseize? Or should I just play Dark Confidant and go? I'm gonna Grief. I don't feel good about this. I think the only way you could make a mistake in this turn is if you played Thoughtseize or Demonic Tutor. But eating my second discard spell may be wrong, but I don't think getting rid of Dark Confidant would be very good here. Oh. I see. So if I just take this mystical, what are they doing with their lives? I don't really want to take mystical. I'm take mystical. It's their only card that technically does anything, so it is what it is. I'm gonna play this. I mean, this probably just gets forced. I mean, I think we want our opponent to wheel us. I think we would be pretty happy. Oh, I could take out Swamp. Chat, no one told me to take out Swamp. I could have taken out Swamp. That'd be a great board here. All right, so force pitching negation, I assume. Opponent, like, could just, you know, have a white source and swords it. All right. Saga, got it. All right, so if I hit a land, Grief. All right, I'm just gonna demonic. I think we just demonic for Tinker. And then, I mean, it's the only... How does this work? The card will be put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere. Twister does not put anything in the graveyard. Okay. So do you think the options here are Bob, Voidwalker, Ancestral, Tinker? I kind of like Tinker. My opponent doesn't have anything. If they twist us, they twist us. I think Tinker is like a high upside play. I kind of like this. Though they probably wouldn't twist us, right? Because they would probably want to use their Saga tokens. So they have one unknown. I mean, if we just draw any mana source... Or we could draw Shieldred. All right, now I think I just want to... This is going to be a how much? It's going to be a 3/3. I'm going to go to... I think I'll just grief their Twister, and then we'll hope for one more turn to try to tinker. What I board out instead of this? What could I have had? Could have had an unmask? I don't know if that would have helped very much. This is fine. I'm just going to hit the Twister, and I'm going to go one turn. I'm just going to hope for... I'm going to take my hit for 3, and then I'm going to go hope I can tinker. And if I can tinker, I think we're winning. I mean, maybe not, seeing as how badly the last Bolas Citadel went, but... We don't even need Moxen. We can do land, Moxen, or Dark Ritual. They all let us tinker, so... Interesting. Wonder what they drew that they don't want to make another... Well, I guess they have a Saga already. They just got the Jet for Vamp. It's fair. You're just going to make another Saga token. Oh, fetch land. Okay. This is good. This is good. This means my opponent doesn't have any way to stop my Tinker. So I have a Tinker. If I can hit a Mana Source, I have 16 life and a Tinker. I feel like I played this game correctly. If we miss on Mana Source in 2 draws, then so be it. I fucking... That technically would not have worked either. That also wouldn't have worked. That also wouldn't have worked. Okay. All right. All right. Well. Okay. I'm with the Shieldred thing. I don't know about these Shieldreds. Give me these unmasks back. Let's go back. Oh, we can take out Swamp. Go down to 9 lands. And play that Infernal Tutor. Full combo, baby. Let's go. That went really badly. I feel like the play made sense, but I like the choice I made. Oh well. Tutoring for a non-castable card does not seem correct. That's nice, but did you see how bad my top 3 cards were for Ancestral? I think it would have been worse. And I also think the clock was on us to make a play, so I think tutoring for the I win the game card when all I need to do is hit one of like 30 outs. I think it's totally good. This hand looks good. So I think this is Unmask pitching Vampiric Tutor, land Dark Ritual, Voidwalker, Thoughtseize if they have something good, Dark Confidant, Thoughtseize if they don't have something great. That's kind of, I think that makes the most sense to me here. So yeah, let's pitch cast this. Show me your hand. So if I take Narset and Brainstorm, that leaves them with Swords to Plowshares that they can't cap. This is a keep? This is the quickest mulligan I've ever seen in my life. What if I take Brainstorm and Swords? I mean, what if I leave Brainstorm and I take Swords and Narset? No, there's no window for me to get a Narset in play. Blue Land Brainstorm is not a keep in Vintage. That's not how this works. I'm pretty sure I'm taking Brainstorm. And then I have to decide how to play the rest of this turn out. I don't think I really want to Dauthi Voidwalker any of these cards. Like, I could go for Narset, but I think that's worse than playing Bob. So I kind of want to just play Take the Swords and play Bob Thoughtseize, Bob Thoughtseize Take the Swords. I mean, this might be too slow. Maybe this doesn't end up working out for me. I mean, I could just let the swords go. It's fine. I mean, they top deck key, whatever. I don't think I care. You lose some games of Magic. I mean, if they draw Saga, it's pretty good, right? They drew Ponder. That's pretty good, too. Maybe because of Saga, I'm actually not allowed to make this play. But I don't know, like, I don't think I like any of my other plays. Like, leaving them with Brainstorm doesn't feel right, either. They kept Ruby? Why would you keep Ruby? Why would you draw off Ponder and keep a Ruby? What does that do for you? Now I can take their Narsa. No, they didn't shuffle. That's why I'm confused. I'm going to hold this diamond, I guess. I mean, if they have key, they have key. I lose, right? So, we also have Mana Crypt to help us here. I mean, Tinker also beats me, too. They kept... What? Oh, okay. I mean, keeping Academy makes sense because they wanted to cast Narset. I mean, there's a lot of hits that lose me this game, so... You think Oath might be the best deck right now? Well, I tried that, and I played against 0 mono white initiative. That was not ideal. They hit Saga, so I'm running out of time. Necropotence. If I play Dark Ritual Grief, this goes to 2. They go to 8, and then if they take 3 on any of 2 turns. Necro is not a draw 9 when I'm have a Dark Confidant in play. I think I'm actually just supposed to go Dark Ritual Grief, and that gives me 2 flips to win the game. Necro would have been good, like, on turn 1 here, but I think at this point in the game... Like, the best thing Necro can do is draw me Opposition Agent. Oh, I can't get an attack in, right? Because they make a Saga token. So I put them to 8, and then they are either at 5 or 8, and then I put them to 2. I put them to 5. They'd have to lose both flips, though. I actually think the Grief plan doesn't work either. So we probably do need to Necro for like 5 cards, maybe. How many? We have 2 Griefs, 1 Citadel, 1 Unmask, 1 Tendrils. Oh, I mean, I think the answer is we do have to play Necro because the Grief plan doesn't work because they make a blocker. So... we can't win with hits and Crypt because they are going to make a blocker next turn. So they would have to lose 2 Crypt flips out of 2 flips, which is not acceptable. I know, we can hit them for 3 down to 5, and they would have to lose 2 Crypt flips out of 2 Crypt flips. Oh, you mean when they take infinite turns? I guess that's true. But we don't have that much life, and they're gonna have a 10/10 constructs. So I don't really like that either. So yeah, I think I'm at least going to 5. That means only Citadel kills me. I could probably go down to 3 realistically. And then a smaller range of yeah, I'm gonna go down to 3. Then only a really small range of things killed me. I should probably just put on stack automatically, please. Okay. Like, my opponent could also skip a turn. That would be kind of interesting. I wonder how does skip a turn look here? They did lose a crypt flip here. Do we just have a lethal tendrils? No, we're 1 mana short, right? Because we have demonic with LED. I guess, what about demonic LED Yogwill? Is that enough? It's gotta be pretty close. We have dark ritual, dark ritual. Yeah, I mean, demonic LED Yogwill should be good enough, right? Oh, I guess I could still die to this Dark Confidant. Oh, it did not die, but I didn't draw anything good. I mean, the only card we drew that did anything was demonic, right? Pretty sure the only line we have is demonic LED Yogwill, grief, dark ritual, LED dark ritual, demonic for tendrils, right? So I think it's fine. Infernal tutor is the same. Yeah, I guess that's true. I guess we can still get flustered here, but there's nothing we can do about it. Oh no! Does that matter? Oh, I should have griefed. You're right. I didn't think about griefing. I don't think that matters. Okay. I don't think that matters. Yeah, I should have griefed. There was no reason not to grief. So if I lose the Flusterstorm, it's because I didn't grief, which was really silly. Yeah, there was no reason not to grief there. I forgot grief did not cost me any life to do. I can't Thoughtseize. Yeah, I did not play this optimally. I don't hate the overall line I took, but obviously the missed grief was a pretty big mistake. Yeah, I could have beaten last card Fluster, and I just chose not to. Ooh boy. All right, we got friend of the stream Mario across the table. Let's see what we can do. On the play, they have looks like they're gonna reveal a Lurrus. We have Nothing, because this is a chrome box. Yeah, this doesn't do anything. Classic Tendrils of Agony hand. Okay, we'll just mulligan. This one has Thoughtseize into Vamp Lotus Necropotence. That's not terrible. It's kind of low power for 2022 vintage, but it's not the end of the world. There's a lot of ways this goes wrong, though. Opponent is on Lurrus, which makes me think, you know, Grixis Breach or Jeskai Lurrus. Really do like Dauthi against Jeskai Lurrus, but how much can we really afford to be going for a Necropotence line against Jeskai Lurrus? I guess theoretically we don't actually have to use Vampiric. We can just get rid of Time Walk and maybe go second Thoughtseize and, you know, not cast Vampiric. Yeah, this is probably fine. Oh, I guess I have to fetch basic Swamp though. I do kind of believe that Necropotence is a little underpowered. All right. Well, I'm gonna take Sapphire and hope they don't rip anything, because that's where we're at in life. That's a hand of Magic the Gathering cards. Pearl, yeah. And they ripped land off the top. What is it like to be... Ah! Of course. Of course. It's too free. It's so free. We're super dead. Now they get to look at the top card and see if they want to Ragavan steal it. There's nothing like keeping no land Sapphire and getting your Sapphire taken and still it not mattering. Ah, boy. We are so dead in this game. I have no idea how we win. I think I'm just going Necro. God, there's a freaking Ragavan. How deep can I even go on this Necro? All right, whatever. I mean, I think we just cast the spells and hope it works out. I'm willing to lose this game if my opponent has answers here. I guess we could technically have gone Dauthi Thoughtseize, but like, what does that accomplish when our opponent's cards are all this bad? And redundant. I think that's fine. Do this. All right, I need to turn this. I need to stack. I gotta turn this on for this league for sure. Wow, we have hit no lands in this. I mean, we do probably have a lethal Tendrils kill, but we also don't have... Interesting. I'm going to get rid of this Dark Confidant. Then I'll F6, and then we'll have to figure out from there. How do I stack abilities automatically? In dual settings? Input settings? What is... Account settings? In dual settings? Oh, okay, I found it. Disable stack abilities automatically. Okay, I figured it out. All right, what happened? My opponent... Oh, God, we got Thoughtseized? Oh, come on, man. Ragavan hit Thoughtseize, which has gotta be the single worst thing that could have happened. They took my Dark Ritual, and now we have nothing. Well, that went really badly for us. think I need to hit something. Yeah, I'll just go to 1. I did not hit any more mana sources. Yeah, I mean, the game ended. Unfortunately, my opponent hit Thoughtseize off of Ragavan and won the game immediately. I mean, maybe... Oh, they cast Ancestral, too. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you could probably say they won the game when we took Sapphire and they hit land off the top, but... God, yeah, we don't have anything, right? We're just dead. Okay. Is there anything underneath this Voidwalker? No, my opponent hasn't cast anything, right? Maybe if they cast Treasure Cruise or Dig Through Time, but they're not going to do that, so... I guess we can unmask and take a spell. And then what do we do from there? We need to take a mana source, right? So that we can Yogwill. But, I mean, we can... Maybe there's something here. If we go unmask, pitching, Thoughtseize, target them. And then... This might still have playability, unless they have... This is a negation, I assume. This is a... What? Okay. I mean, at least it's something, right? We can still technically cast that off of Voidwalker. So there's still play here. There's still play here. I shouldn't be so doom and gloom. We have play here. Oh, they hit. They hit. Oh, now they're going to cast Dig in response. So then we have... So we have a Dig underneath of our Voidwalker? Wait, this doesn't feel right. I mean, I guess if we unmask their Dig, it's the same thing. Well, I guess they can force now, but if they... I mean, they still cast the Dig, so I still get Dig. This is kind of... Our opponents haven't played around Voidwalker in the way I would expect opponents to play around Voidwalker so far this league. Okay, so they negated that. Okay, I gotta think. So we can never... We need to find Dark Ritual. So I do think we have to still beat Force. So I think we still need to go unmask pitching Infernal Tutor here. And then afterwards, we just need to find mana sources off of... Okay, nothing matters anymore, right? So actually, I can take this Ragavan and not die, actually, if we fail somehow. I don't know if that matters, but... Okay. So we just cast Dig Through Time. Okay. Cast. And we need to hit... We hit LED Pearl. That should... Does that do it? Oh, no, we don't have a tutor. But we have enough tendrils count, maybe? Oh, yeah, we're at 6 Storm. So... What if we take LED? Oh, no, because then if we discard our tendrils to our Necropotence, it goes away. So we can't do LED. So we just have to take Mox, Yogwill, Lotus, Tendrils, kill them. So I think this is probably winning, I think. I don't think we were supposed to win this game. I guess I could just cast Tendrils without casting Yogwill. Does that matter? I don't think it matters. I'm doing it. This deck's kind of hard to play, but... I really don't think we were supposed to win that game. If my opponent just... Voidwalker, the play that I made to put Voidwalker in was the winning play, and it was kind of innocuous at the time, but it was actually the way we won the game, which is really, really interesting. It's good that Sean's here, because I don't understand sideboarding. I mean, Necro was enough. What do you think about Jeskai, Sean? How are we going to board? Are we going to board creatures and removal? Or are we going to bring in Leyline because their deck doesn't function? I don't know. Lots of choices. We're on the draw. I don't know if we really want to play like a ton of removal. It's probably at least Shieldred. I agree on that for sure. I really hate Tinker versus Jeskai, but maybe like our deck doesn't function without Tinker. No, not that it doesn't function, but it's like doesn't hit the high power level without Tinker. We need to be able to Fatal Push Lavinia, or you want to cut Thought Seizes on the draw. All of them? Some of them? A? Just a Thoughtseize for a Shieldred? Do you not respect Lavinia, or does the deck not care about Lavinia? Do I want to have a push in my deck? I feel like I want to have a push in my deck, right? Or is that just a thing you die to and you just take the L? The unmasks were fairly good there. I was trimming like Infernal Tutor. You don't worry about their creatures. A Necro Tutor on the draw. Okay, I'm gonna cut an Infernal Tutor and a Thoughtseize for a Shieldred and a push. I think that's fine. We'll just try that. Okay, fair. That's reasonable. Okay. Let's see what we can do. This hand doesn't do anything powerful, so mulligan. This hand does do powerful thing. Let's keep this and put away this Chrome Box. I mean, it's kind of a interesting hand. It's nice that Grief doesn't get Flusterstormed. This is a Ragavan. I mean, we have a top against Ragavan. It's pretty good. The question is, do we want to just Grief them and then Ancestral, or would we rather keep open top? Probably Grief them. I mean, this is not even bad to go like Thoughtseize. But the longer we wait, the harder it is to resolve Ancestral. I think I'm okay with losing out on some value to resolve Ancestral here. It also hit another Moxen, which lets us use our top spin. I kind of wish we had like some of the scam cards that would keep our Grief in play. Oh my god. This is a keep? The question ends up being, do I want to let them ending our Ruby? Or give them an actual extra clock? I can't believe this is a keep at all, and I'm pretty bamboozled. I guess I don't actually have to cast Ancestral here. I could just make sure my top doesn't give them anything good. What can my top really give them that I care about, though? I don't think it can give them anything that I care about. I think I'm going to take... I think I have time. I think I can just get rid of this ending, let them cast Iconoclast. Who cares? This does give them one blind hit on Ragavan, and then we start using our Ragavan to get rid of bad cards off our top. It did hit an Unmask, which they can't cast. That's the kind of thing I was thinking was going to happen. What did they draw? Okay, they're going to use their... Why would you use your treasure? Oh, you drew Wasteland. Yeah, hitting Confidant would be pretty annoying. Okay. Hit our own Confidant. Well, I think I want that in play. I don't need a fetch land anymore. Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna play this. I think this is fine. I could even trade if I wanted to. I'm pretty happy I didn't give them ending though. That's a pretty reasonable draw. Get a trigger, draw an additional card. I wonder how close I am to winning if I were to just trade with Ragavan here. If I go Cabal Ritual, Yogwill, it just gives me an Ancestral, so not very close. God, if they hit a Thoughtseize and take my Yogwill, though, it's pretty bad for me. Maybe I wasn't allowed to play Dark Confidant. It's kind of an odd spot. This is a really tough choice. I agree. This is a weird... This is maybe giving Monkey too much respect. They're not going to activate their Bauble? I guess they're protecting, playing around discard. That makes sense. Do I look before drawing? No, I don't really like the idea of looking before drawing. The other upside of putting the Confidant in the yard is it's going to get me closer to Threshold. What do I need? 7 cards for Threshold? Time Walk seems like a great draw. So I can just land, fetch, Time Walk, spin. God, that's gotta be so good for me, right? So that gives me almost Threshold. Yeah, if I... True. So if I go Thoughtseize, well, I don't know if I want to cast Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize does make me net, what, 1 mana? So if I go Thoughtseize, Cabal Ritual, Yogwill, Cabal Ritual, Dark Confidant, play my land out of my yard, play Ancestral. Think that's something I'm interested in doing because these other cards don't look like they... You don't think this will is reasonable? This will is get me an Underground Sea, get me 3 cards, get me a Bob. I don't actually know if Bob here is better than Voidwalker here. Voidwalker looks quite good as well. I'm like a little worried about getting I guess I shouldn't be worried about getting Wastelanded. I think Voidwalker might even be better. They can't kill me. They can't kill me. That's true. Would you rather me play Voidwalker or would you rather me play Bob? I think that's also a pretty reasonable thing to choose between. I kind of like the idea of going Voidwalker and then Thoughtseize underneath it. Because that means they can't do anything on my next turn. Could be wrong, though. That's a good crack beforehand. But this lets me untap, go Thoughtseize for my 7th card, and then do the same play, but I have a Voidwalker. I also get to look a 3rd card deeper still. I think this makes sense. If I'm going to wait, I think I'd rather have a Voidwalker so that I can't get, like, random Flusterstormed. But maybe my Thoughtseize covered random Flusterstorm anyways, so maybe I could have played Bob. It's kind of close, I think. I don't know, though. It's a very odd deck. Not a lot of my normal heuristics apply, so I have to do extra thinking. I do think that I got paid off pretty heavily for taking Prismatic Ending. I think this 1 mana has been pretty relevant. My opponent is kind of comboing off, though. I guess I have like another turn and a half, 2 turns maybe. It's kind of an interesting spot. They are going to draw, what, 2 baubles here or 1 bauble here? I don't know. Kind of odd. So I'm looking for a tutor, right? Thoughtseize Emerald. All right, well, I'm going to keep this extra mana underneath this Thoughtseize. And then we're going to Thoughtseize our opponent to get us to Threshold. And hopefully we can win from there. Swords to Plowshares targeting my Voidwalker. That is annoying. How does this work? Choose an exile card an opponent owns. You may play it this turn without paying its mana cost. So I can play a Ponder. This is too... Yeah, I'll probably rather play a Ponder. All right, so I'm still casting Thoughtseize first, just so I don't get flustered. And I need a card in my yard. Oh, no, I have a Voidwalker in my yard now. So I don't technically need Thoughtseize. I think I'm still supposed to Thoughtseize. Okay. Oh, wait, did I know that? I might have already known they had a Volcanic. I'm probably bad. Okay, so I cast this Ponder. And I know I have an Emerald, but I don't want any of this, really. I want a Demonic Tutor or something. I think all of this is bad. Okay. So, I don't know. I think we just have to... I mean, I'm going to get a bunch of mana. Should I spin my top first? So it's going to give me 5. I just win with a tutor, right? So I should probably look for a... What about an LED? Good God. So I have a fetch land in my yard. So I can draw LED, Cabal Ritual, play LED, Yogg-Will, make blue mana with my LED. And then I have an Ancestral worth to go for. Or I can wait and use my top after fetching. I think that's fine. I think this is fine. This looks reasonable to me. All right, LED, Cabal Ritual, Yogg-Will hold priority, blue mana, and then LED. I guess I don't need to do LED yet. Let's do Cabal Ritual. I just need to crack my LED before I cast Ancestral. Would I do? I don't need any more blue mana though, right? So I can just make black mana, I think. We just make black mana. And then I go Bloodstained Mire, crack Bloodstained Mire, Underground Sea, cast Ancestral, target me. Oh, fuck. That went badly. Well, should have left Sensei on top. Would you want me to Ancestral into the cards I already knew about plus Sensei's top and then spin and look 3 cards deep? No, Ponder was our opponent's card. Well, we're definitely time walking. I think we're playing Voidwalker. Grief and Bob. Oh, there was a fetch? No, no, no. Maybe. I didn't really consider that, to be honest, so that might be true. Maybe I was supposed to play 2 Bobs here instead. But that could have, maybe that's true. I don't know my life total here. I hit a grief off my Bob. My Bobs have been very, very detrimental to my well-being. Yeah, I know my fetch made my top go away. I didn't think I wanted to keep top 2 cards I didn't want just so I could go top 3 cards looking, right? I don't think I want to play Grief because I want to be able to hit their hand with Voidwalker. Oh, fuck. Am I already just dead? Okay. No, no, no. I have enough to block here. I go to 1. No, I have plenty of blockers here. Shieldred wasn't the worst card to have. I guess I wasn't expecting to need Shieldred. I was looking to try to win, but maybe that was silly. What do you think maps out well? To draw after or before fetch? Recall top to draw Moxen Shieldred. I guess that makes sense because we had so much mana, right? So I actually just have to block everything because I can't actually afford a Dark Confidant trigger. Yeah, I guess we have enough mana where we can top and spin is like Ancestraling, except we also have a Shieldred, which was pretty good on this board. I guess that makes sense. I didn't really consider that to be I just did not consider that. Now it's going to be pretty hard for us to win. Don't think we are going to be able to win from here. Vampiric is not going to do it. We just drew all of our creatures, right? Maybe we don't actually have that many tutors to begin with, but... Yeah, I definitely think I maybe could have had a better shot there. Wasted Thoughtseize mana. You could have drawn Shieldred instead of Pearl and played it pre-Ancestral. I just didn't think Shieldred was the card we cared about, chat. I maybe misevaluated. I thought Shieldred was just another clunky thing I didn't want to have. I don't know if I knew if they had another land in their hand. I might have known that. If I didn't know they had a land, I definitely wanted to cast Thoughtseize. All right, I think this Fatal Push was pretty bad. No, no, that's just attacking the wrong thing. You don't care about their tokens. That's just worrying about the wrong things. This has got to be pretty close to a storm kill, right? I have to. This doesn't have a grief or an unmask though. Yeah, I just didn't think we would fail from there, but maybe I should have tried to predict us for failing. Like, it definitely makes more sense to me that if we have infinite mana, that I should have kept the 3 cards that were dead draws because our top is going to let us see a 3rd card deep anyway. The next 3 cards deep anyways. It feels like counterintuitive, but it does make sense to me. This hand doesn't have any counter spells, but I mean, it's got to be pretty close, so I'm just going to keep this. It doesn't have any griefs or anything, but I'm pretty sure we just lead with Bob here. And then if we have to do something else, we can figure it out. But like I said, I didn't really think about it. I thought Shieldred was bad, and I just misevaluated Shieldred in that position. This is just like Vampiric Lotus, Dark Ritual. Okay, they had Swords of Plowshares. I mean, I just go for it, right? Like Vampiric Lotus, Dark Ritual, Vampiric Lotus, Dark Ritual, and at the end I have an Infernal Tutor. Is that enough? It is all in. Is it actually enough? Vampiric, Lotus, Dark Ritual, Yogwill, Dark Ritual, Lotus, Infernal Tutor, Tendrils? Am I one short? Or did I miscount? I can vamp again, probably. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do this. I mean, we do lose if this doesn't work, but isn't this why we kept this hand? Like, if this wasn't good... Oh, they just had mental misstep. Okay. Well, there was also Petal in the yard. All right, so now I have Dark Ritual. I could even Infernal for Dark Ritual if I wanted to. What did they do with this? They went top, bottom, and pass. That means they probably have a counter spell. So I kind of... That's interesting. I think I just cast this and as bait. I'll even play it on my turn. Yeah. Okay. Do I cast Infernal Tutor to search for a Dark Ritual? Or... That's not necessary, right? Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, come on! What is this nonsense hand? Alright, well... they have another force. Fuck off. I mean, that's got to be the best series of draws they can have, right? Force, Misstep, Wasteland, Ancestral. Yeah, I mean, this is how Jeskai wins, so it makes sense. This is just cast Treasure Cruise. Yeah, well, I don't think we had any chance of winning this game with the hand we kept. Oh, now they have another Ancestral. God bless. Yeah, I don't know. I'm aware. I mean, I acknowledge I didn't have any discard when I kept my hand, but it felt like I was supposed to keep it anyways. It had weaknesses, for sure. I mean, the real kicker here is this fucking Wasteland, right? Like, Ugh. Super brutal. I mean, the big thing is they also had Swords for Bob. So it's like they had answer to all of our things and then just follow it up with ancestral. All right. I think I am allowed to. I have one turn to Thoughtseize here. I could just get a swamp. You gotta be kidding me. All right, fine, whatever. Nah, my opponent just had the 1% draw, really. I don't think it's a huge deal. We kept a hand that didn't have discard, and the opponent had the 1% draw, so it's like, it is what it is. I mean, I think I was supposed to win game 2. It's possible if I played better, we'd win game 2. So it's more on me for screwing up game 2 than anything. This one, like when you force yourself into a game 3, you know, there are a percentage of games that you just are not going to win with the hands that are in front of you, right? Sure. Why not? So they could have technically hit 0 blue cards off of their expressive iteration and their sensei's top. In which case, if I draw a unmask, that whatever. Okay, I didn't draw an unmask. I do feel like we have a really weird push and pull between creatures and spells where I'm always trying to win with spells and I draw a bunch of like Dark Confidants and stuff, which I don't really like that very much. That has been kind of annoying. Okay, here we go. Up against Dean now. I think this hand's sweet. This has got to be a kill, right? Maybe? Let's try it. What do you want me to do? You want me to vamp for I'd have to vamp for a discard spell or something, right? But I don't know if that's really what we want to be doing. Especially if I'd gone for like Thoughtseize and then got misstepped anyways. Well, if I went for turn 1 vamp, I would have got missed up there too, right? So kind of rough. Well, I'm gonna probe first, and then I'll sink it. Then I'll make the choice. I think I want to probe first, and then make choices. Free card, free info. Like another black card is really important for this hand. Yeah. Okay. My opponent is F6 with a coveted jewel hand, so we should have just a free win, I would think. Underground Sea, Mana Crypt, LED, Demonic for Yogwill. No worries. No worries. I'm pretty sure it's just Mana Crypt, LED, Demonic for Yogwill. Wait, no, then I don't have enough mana, so that doesn't work. LED, so I can Grief to get rid of this black card, and then I can Demonic for Lotus, and then Infernal Tutor for Yogwill. I think that solves the problem. So Grief, pitching Dark Confidant to get our Infernal Tutor turned on. Whatever. Underground Sea, Mana Crypt, LED, Demonic, Lotus, black mana, Infernal Tutor, black mana, Yogwill, LED, Black Lotus, Demonic, Tendrils. Ah, that's cool. I take those. All right, so my opponent is on Coveted Jewel Shops. Really powerful all-in combo deck that does get to play Force of Will. I kind of think all of our cards are bad in our sideboard. This doesn't do anything. I mean, Shieldred might be okay against Jewel combo and PO. That's something to consider. This is bad. This is bad. I think Opposition Agent's not that good. Fatal Push is bad. I think Hercules is like fighting on the wrong angle. You really want to bring in Hercules? I think that's just like fighting on the wrong angle, right? I don't know how I think Shieldred. No, Spheres? No. This is Coveted Jewel PO. So it's the artifact combo deck. So I think I like Shieldred. Yo, thanks for the raid, Arkin. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. They might have Trinisphere. I would be willing to like. I think I just don't care. I look just mostly interested in. I think just a Shieldred, because I do think that Shieldred actively makes their comboing kind of difficult. So I think this is what we're gonna do. Just Shieldred, and this looks fine. Oh, I can take out Swamp. I keep forgetting I have this. Well, actually, this is a really low amount of land. Am I allowed to just take out Swamp in matchups where there's no Wasteland, or is that going too low on mana sources, Sean? I normally take out like the basic in against decks that are not attacking my mana, but I don't know what this mana count. Cut Promox instead. Okay, I trust you. I don't think you can cut Probe here. My opponent is still a Force of Will deck. I think Probe gives you a lot of information on what they're going to be doing. We are, of course, at the mercy of our opponent not murdering us on turn 1 in this matchup, but this is probably, man, I mean, it has an unmask. I'm probably keeping this. We also have Demonic Yagwil, which means we're pretty close to a Tendrils kill anyways. So I think this is just a keep, and we just see what happens. Saga Gaming, that's a good sign. It's unlikely we're dying on turn 1 if they're leading on Saga. Most of the time when you... What the... Pass? You're nuts. All right, show me what you're working with. I don't understand. What do we keep an all counter hand? It must be an all counter hand, right? Who goes Saga Pass out of Jewel Shops? They must have a mental misstep. Oh, they have Ancestral Force Academy. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna pop this out for you guys. Yeah. So this looks really bad for them. We just take their Ancestral/Force and then take their Ancestral/Force. What are we pitching with our Unmask? Are we getting rid of Bob? Are we going to have enough action if we do that? I think I want to lead fetch. I mean, I'm just taking Ancestral and Force. I guess we could wait. Yeah, I guess we could wait. Yeah, there's no reason for me to do it now. That's true. That's true. Okay. That's a good point. I like that. Currently, unless they draw something else, they're not playing anything on this turn. See if they draw something else. They drew Mana Crypt. Good God. That might be the single best draw they had in their deck. Holy crap. Now they get to play the Might Stone and draw 2 and still get to activate. Okay, all right. Well then. That might be the best draw in their entire deck. That's nuts. I still don't think we're... What if they get Cage? I don't think they'll get Cage. I'm really worried about them top decking... This is not enough Storm yet, right? If I unmask their force, Demonic for Lotus, Yagwa. I mean, this is not enough, right? We need another ritual, right? Am I wrong? I feel like we need another ritual. I think this is short. So if I go Demonic Lotus, Yagwell, Lotus Probe. We have Unmask. I don't know how I'm getting up to 4 mana. Am I missing something with Infernal Tutor here that I can do? I'm pretty sure I can't. Okay. Demonic. Demonic Lotus. Yogwill. I'm not seeing anything out of the corner of my eye here. I think I'm interested in just playing Bob. Maybe that's silly. Maybe I still need to unmask. I don't really want to let them pass with a Metamorph. I'm going to take a shot from a construct for like 7 or 8. If I unmask them pitching Infernal Tutor and play Bob, I think I'm going to do that. I think I have to unmask because... Well, I guess if they just... I guess they get to keep Metamorph anyways, so that doesn't really help me. So I guess I shouldn't unmask. Maybe I'm just supposed to play Bob. Seagate Restoration Metamorph. Because I have to take Force of Will no matter what. So yeah, that was probably bad. I was probably supposed to just hold. But I feel like I need cards, so I want to play Bob this turn. If my Bob got forced, would I have been mad? I think so. Oh, you think they'll copy Mightstone and kill Bob? I think I'm okay with that. But then we are obviously lacking velocity, so maybe I'm not okay with that. I'm more worried of them comboing off this turn than anything. Wait, can they just cast the Seagate Restoration? They can, right? I guess that's not that good. Draws them 2 cards. It's probably better for you to Metamorph the Mind Stone first and then cast Seagate. Are they going to draw? Or are they going... They should just draw and then... Yeah, draw 2. And then cast Seagate Restoration. Probably use your Monolith mana. Unless they just draw Coveted Jewel. Why would you play this first unless you drew PO? I drew Coveted Jewel. Okay, I think we just die. I don't think I had any storm kills, so I'm not like too upset about dying here. They did cast Seagate Restoration. So they are at 7 cards now. Pretty sure we can't win. Pretty sure we're dead from here. I don't think there was a storm kill. I'm pretty sure all of the storm things we needed one like a fast mana of some kind, like a dark ritual or something. Because I couldn't get us enough mana. I mean, we could have theoretically hit off of our probe. There is a Trinisphere. I think we're just supposed to fade Trinispheres typically, though. I didn't bring in a Hercules at all. Not that a Hercules is even good here. But I could have gone off. I could have gone for it. I would have needed this probe to hit exactly like Dark Ritual, right? Or maybe LED. I think the only way we could have won that game is if I had YOLO'd for probe, and I might have been supposed to. Could we wouldn't have, no, we would have shuffled because we had a demonic tutor, Sean. So we would have shuffled. And we would have had a, I don't know, maybe a five outer or something. I'm on the play. I think I'm just gonna submit. Maybe I'm supposed to just because I think I'm gonna die no matter what. I might have been just supposed to. Tutor instead of Bob? What are you tutoring for instead of Bob? His hand technically casts Shieldred on turn 1, but or it technically casts double Dark Confident on turn 1 as well. What if Infernal Tutor for Dark Ritual is always plus 0 mana? Or is it plus 1 mana? It's plus 0 mana, right? Don't think turn 1, no interaction, play a Shieldred or a Bob is good enough. So I'm gonna mulligan. This looks much, 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 much better. Now I have to choose what I want to keep in this hand. If I just bottom Vampiric and I go Dark Ritual, cast Grief, or how much mana do I have? If I were to go Black Lotus, Dark Ritual, I could technically cast Voidwalker into Grief if I chose not to Ancestral, which seems silly. So I think if I bottom Vampiric and I go Lotus, Ritual, Grief, maybe I could go Black Lotus, Voidwalker, pitch cast Grief, and then Ancestral at the end. That probably seems better to me. They are a deck with like Coveted Jewel and Tinker. Yeah, I think this kind of things sounds like what I want to do. I don't really think I need the Body of Grief when the Voidwalker should be much more powerful. I hope I don't get Mind Break Trap. They just force the Voidwalker? I could cast Grief, but then I can't cast Ancestral. Huh. Yeah. What if I just cast Sapphire and cast Ancestral and try to try to just hit land? They're at 4 cards left in hand. I guess we're not very likely to hit land, or I mean, we could hit land or Moxen. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm a fool. I guess I get a Bob instead. Do I fucking hell. I think we pitch this Tendrils of Agony. We have to Dark Ritual Bob, so we just have to pitch this Tendrils of Agony. Show me your secrets. Man, we would have, if our Voidwalker resolved, we would have had a coveted jewel. Sad day. All right, well, I'm going to take your coveted jewel. And we're going to play a Bob. Okay. I don't know if we're favored from here. We have to be favored from here now. Do we win? No, we don't have tendrils anymore. I mean, Infernal Tutor, LED, Infernal Tutor, Tinker, pretty sure. Probably. Infernal Tutor, LED, sack. All right, they're off it. I'm pretty sure we just hit the best possible 1-2 right there. Because then we just go LED, Black Lotus, Infernal Tutor for Tinker. How do we win, though? We don't have a Tendrils. So what do we do? Yeah, I mean, I know they conceded, but if they didn't concede, what do we do? We just, like, play a Shieldred and a Voidwalker, and I guess that's good enough. Oh, boy. Okay. I mean, we go Tinker, right? We go Tinker Citadel, and then we try to go, like, Voidwalkers and stuff. Interesting. All right, we're battling again here. Now, round 4 of this Vintage League. Our hand has... I mean, this has got to be, like, kind of close to Stormkill, right? Let's keep it. This is a little bit on the weaker side compared to some of our other draws, but... Like, we go turn 1 Thoughtseize, and then turn 2 we can go, like, Demonic Lotus, Infernal... Oh, it depends on... Oh, okay, we got Ragavans again. See if they hit Thoughtseize again. They hit Underground Sea. Okay, I would be pretty happy not to draw an Underground Sea at this point, so... Yogg-Will is a very good draw. Okay. I think I'm gonna play around Daze and cast a Sapphire. And then I'm gonna cast Thoughtseize. I wonder if I'm supposed to hold Thoughtseize for next turn, actually. Oh, maybe I was supposed to play a Swamp, actually. Alright, now everything's falling apart. Shit. Okay, well, I have to take Force. Okay. Okay. It's still fine. Everything's fine. Monkey or red and 6? Monkey. Well, it depends on what this monkey does to me. If this monkey hits Thoughtseize... Monkey hit Dauthi Voidwalker. That is also really bad for me. Yeah. I do believe we're going to lose. My opponent just slammed Dauthi Voidwalker into play. This is so bad. We can't do anything. All right, well, no, what we can do is we can demonic for Shieldred. I think that's something we can do. Good lord. No, Ragavan's still bad. That just is very unfortunate. It's okay. Ragavan is still bad. Winning this game is going to be really difficult. Drawing another Infernal Tutor, not ideal, I would say. All right, so I'm going to cast Demonic, and I'm going to get... What if I just get Tinker, chat? I guess they could... What if I just get Tinker here? Oh, I'm at 10. Never mind. I'm going to be at, like, 8. Never mind. All right. I'm going to get my Shieldred. Okay. 8+. Good lord. This does let them Demonic Tutor if they want. Well, if you had a Demonic Tutor right now, if you were to Demonic Tutor, come on, you drew Wasteland. Why? Why? Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's totally fine. Everything is totally fine. I can't cast Unmask. That's fine. All right. So if I hit a mana source, that's a black mana. God. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, the Ragavan giveth and the Ragavan taketh away. Do we even board in magic cards against this deck? I guess we could play another Shieldred. I don't really know how they beat Shieldred. This is fine. Push for what? Monkey? I don't give a shit about Monkey. What do we want to push? Push. Who's pushing? What? No. Monkey is just a bad card. Don't ever push Monkey. Push is probably for... I have no idea. Collector Roof? They wouldn't play Collector Roof in the same deck they played Monkey, right? That doesn't make any sense. Who would do that? Like, I don't think we want push. I don't think there's anything in their deck I would push. They play Deathrite Shamans, and they play Monkeys. And they're both kind of who cares. So if I were to Dark Ritual and Cabal Ritual here, how much mana do I have? 3 mana, 5 mana, 7 mana? Grief dot Voidwalker Grief. YOLO. No one can stop me. We are playing scam deck, aren't we? Hmm. I don't think that deck is fun to play. You enjoy playing that deck? That deck is boring. You don't do anything fun in that deck. That deck is not fun. That's like playing Jund. I just destroyed my tongue. Ah. I don't understand. The rest of it was like not heated up, but the one thing I just bit into was so hot. What just happened? Ah. Where's my opponent? Chat, entertain me, please. Do something funny. There's 223 people here. Someone has to be entertaining. No, there's just no one. You thought that was a very funny joke? That's nice. Detroit Lions? How the hell would I know? You think I keep track of the Detroit Lions? Who keeps track of the Detroit Lions? I'm pretty convinced people in Detroit don't even keep track of the Detroit Lions. If they did, that'd be too painful, right? YouTube, when you get to this point in the video, because I'm not going to cut it out, write something funny and interesting in the comments so I can read them and enjoy them on my Wednesday during work. Oh, man. I don't know if this food is actually good. I can't tell. I don't think so. It's not bad. Maybe it's good. What am I eating? This restaurant did not have good reviews, but it did not cost me much money to get it sent to my house last night, so... I think I got... I mean... Yeah, there's too many different types of food at this place for it to be good. I got spicy chicken bulgogi, but it's not a Korean place, which was probably my first mistake. Also, not getting beef bulgogi is kind of just a huge punt. But I wanted something spicy. Whatever. Anyways, we're playing Magic again. Yay! All right, what was I doing? Oh wait, they said sorry. Give me 1 more minute. No. All right, so this is. I mean, it looks pretty good. It's really kind of hard to show you. Okay. What were we doing? We were going underground sea. Oh, we probably should have fetched the basic swamp. God, I did it again, chat. Dark ritual. Oh, I should definitely have led with Cabal ritual in case I got. Oh my god, that could have been so bad for me. I should have led with Cabal ritual in case I got missed out. Boom! Scam. Oh, just everything resolves? All right, what do you got in your hand? They do have Wasteland. Actually, if they Wasteland me, I'm probably winning, right? So I just take this Time Walk. And then they have a bunch of garbage magic cards. All right, cool. I think we're winning. Oh yeah. Do it. That's gonna just increase our clock. Oh. Well then. What do we do with that? I don't. Could we just get Tinker? They're pretty unlikely to Dak Fade in us next turn. Well, I guess we probably don't want to Tinker into a Dak Faden. Maybe we just get Time Walk. We hit them for 5, they go to 15. We untap, we Time Walk, we hit them for 5, they go to 10. That doesn't seem very good. What should I do here? I guess we could just get Ancestral. No one can stop me, I'm tinkering. We can tinker, and we could still cast Time Walk with our Void Walker. They drew Ancestral? I could have. You're right. I could have done that. If they drew Force of Will off of this, I'll be pretty sad. Why? No, this Infernal Tutors are so bad. Nah, they've been okay. They've been okay. I can't complain. I Oh, I have a second shield druid in my deck. Perfect. Give me it. Dark Ritual. Ooh, I can Thoughtseize their deck fading. That's fun. Thoughtseize your deck fading. No, they quit. I was having so much fun. All right, I'm not convinced I played that one very optimally, but look how much fun I had. All right, what do we got, chat? This doesn't look good. I have a billion mana. If I had a billion mana, I would mulligan. Keep. Losing to Monkey is impossible. Losing to the card Monkey steals might be possible. All right, I kind of want that. I kind of want that. Okay. So, I think we're going to grief him. And then Ancestral. We could wait, right? What if we just wait? What happens? You know, save our storm count. Like a good old-fashioned storm player. I don't think there's any need. Grief is pretty cool. What is happening? Let's battle. Let's play Magic. Let's cast spells. Summon demons. Fetch lands out of our deck. All right. I think I'm ready, chat. We could technically hard cast Grief now. That might even be better. I kind of like that idea. It's kind of weird, but I guess we can get Mindbreak trapped if I do this. Whoops, didn't care. Sorry. I cast this Grief. What now, opponent? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Brainstorm? Oh my god, they also have Ancestral. This is an unfortunate circumstance. All right. Do you pitch 2 of the CADs to counter the CAD? No, okay. Grief is in there. Grief is in the... Oh my lord. They kept a Fury in against me? All right. Okay. I mean, sure. Take a Force. Why not? Certainly a hand of Magic the Gathering cards. Can you imagine registering this deck? I can't imagine registering this deck. Under no circumstances would I allow myself to register this. I don't think they're going to play Deactivate and Steel Sapphire. That does not seem likely to me. With just no counter magic up, no advancement of the board state. I don't know about that. Maybe. We're pretty close to Tinker Citadel life as well. Dauthi Storm is at least fun. My opponent's deck is both boring and bad. They drew Wasteland. Okay. I'm okay with this. I don't think we have very much time left for what it's worth, though. Why didn't they play Ren and 6 on turn 2 so that they could hold up Ancestral and cast Ancestral? Dauthi Voidwalker. Huh. Well, I think this Ancestral is going to have to be pretty good. I don't think there's any single card I can demonic for that would be good here. So I'm going to Ancestral target myself and see what happens. And then I'm going to... I'd like to maybe hit a Black Source and play like Voidwalker Unmask. I don't know. I mean, I'd really like to demonic. Can we win? All right, I have Dark Ritual Black Lotus. Demonic for Yogwill. Dark Ritual Black Dark Ritual This is demonic. Yogwill. I have exactly enough to Yogwill. I get to bring back Underground Sea. Cast Dark Ritual, Black... I mean, it's got to be pretty close, if not good enough. I don't know. I didn't do the math. Math's for cowards. All right, what do I have? I have Dark Ritual up to 4 mana. So I don't have a Tendrils kill. Do I have a Tinker? Dark Ritual. I'm 1 mana short of Tinker as well. So I think I have to just Ancestral. Dark Ritual up to 4 mana. Demonic. I'm gonna cast Ancestral. I don't think I have anything. Could be wrong. I'm willing to be wrong. Good lord, that was bad. So I can go Dark Ritual, Demonic, Dark Ritual, Lotus, play 2 Bobs. I could have cast Unmask. Maybe I was supposed to cast Unmask before I cast Yogwill, is what you're saying? That I could buy. Yeah. If I had done double Unmask. I mean, we can still go for a Tinker line next turn. So I don't think it's a huge deal. Like, I can go Dark Ritual, Demonic, Vampiric. What if I go Dark Ritual, Demonic? Ritual. All right, so let's think now. Let's think now. I still get to take a card out of their hand, so I can, like, take the Treasure Cruise out of their hand. Or the Dak Vaden. Or I could hold my Unmask so that my Tinker doesn't get countered. Or I could take the Tinker now and then vamp for another Unmask. And if I get Wastelanded, I can still Tinker. I think it's fine. So I think I can just Unmask now. Yeah, I can just take Tinker. Unmask my opponent now. Take their Treasure Cruise. And then vamp for another one, and then Tinker next turn. I think it's fine. Everything worked out fine, right? Brief. Unless they draw Ragavan, I guess. I think this is fine. I probably should have cast Unmask before I cast my Yogg-Will, so that I could maybe have pitch cast Unmask from my graveyard, so I could have gotten the Dak Vaden and the could have gotten the Dak Vaden and the Treasure Cruise. Is there an Ancestral? Yeah, we actually just cast it. It was pretty bad that I didn't cast my Unmask before I cast my Yogg-Will. That was pretty bad. What is this? Oh my god, they drew the... Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. They did draw the monkey. But it's actually fine because it was just a grief. We put the Tinker in our hand and we put a grief on top. It's fine. Wow, big game, big game, big game. Huge game. Okay, so this does mean they still have a Dak Vaden, though. So if we don't win on this turn, or at least get another removal spell to take the Dak Vaden out of their hand, they could steal back. But we have a Tinker here with room to work. All right, put a Bulbous Citadel in play. Put a Chrome Mox in play. Put a Shieldred in play. Cast Value Tendrils, I guess. Cast a Chrome Mox. Cast a Cabal Ritual. I'm at 13. Yeah, this is fine. I can put a Dark Confidant here. I don't think I needed to do that. Do I want to double Thoughtseize? No, I think I want to get second Voidwalker. So I play Voidwalker, Voidwalker, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Grief. Take your Dak Vaden, I guess. I'm trying. I need one more thing to go for the Citadel win. All right, so I'm going to crack down to 4. Aha! Die. Okay, that was pretty fun. I don't think we did the optimal things, but that was gaming. Okay, here we go. Fifth and final round of this league with Mono Black Dauthi Storm. It's been pretty fun. See what we can do up against aces. This hand is gotta be good. I like this hand a lot. I think... Huh. Yeah, I think I am going to expose... My opponent just revealed Lutri. My opponent did reveal Lutri, so it means one mental misstep, one negation, one force, maybe one mind break trap. I think I'm interested in going Dark Ritual, Voidwalker, and then Thoughtseize here. Which is a little on the greedy side of life. I think I'm going to get a Swamp as well. MTG bot? Should be. I have a Dauthi Voidwalker. How does that make you feel? I have a Thoughtseize targeting you. How does that make you feel? What? It's Lutri Shops? Okay, all right. Well, I'm going to take... Oh, God. So I can get... This sucks. I guess I could just take both of the 4-drops. This is really bad for me. That's 3 payoff spells plus a workshop plus Black Lotus Sapphire. What am I supposed to do with this? This is the worst combination of things that could have happened. Like, I can't take Black Lotus because they still have the ability. I mean, I could take Black Lotus Lodestone Golem, and that means that they're pushed back for a turn, and then they'll play Golos. But then I don't have anything good off of this Dauthi Void. I guess if I steal Black Lotus... No, but then I don't have anything in my hand because I have to cast Unmask. If I take Golos and Golem, they just play turn 1 Karn. Am I beating turn 1 Karn? I don't really think I'm beating turn 1 Karn. Like, turn 1 Karn plus Saga? Doesn't look good to me. Take Karn and Golos, but the problem... I guess there's not really a problem if I do that. Maybe that's okay. Lodestone. I don't think I like Lodestone Loaded. No, I think I like this, and then I get to... I can just... If this is fine, because I can just play a Golos, which blocks Karn and gets me a land, or blocks Lodestone, or I could just get a Karn of my own and just start making constructs. I guess the construct is too small to start. I would have to draw another Moxen. I don't know. That was a really hard choice. My opponent's hand's really good. Yeah, but I was interested in casting Karn. I don't think never. I think just later. I think I'd rather let them have all the mana and their worst creature. Like, obviously, we're not going to Storm kill them if we have a Lodestone in play, but I don't think we're winning this game with Storm. I think we're winning this game with, like, I don't know, a Karn or something. Maybe that's insane. Do we have a Tolarian Academy in our deck, by the way? We don't. I guess that makes sense, but it still hurts me on the inside. It kind of depends on how you want to play the game out, I guess. I think I like this idea of we have a Soul Ring and a basic, and we can just play things. Yeah, but I don't think we're gonna storm win anyways because we lost all of our cards. We have no cards in hand, so I don't think we're like super worried about storm winning. Man, everybody just wants Sean to add a Helm of Obedience. People love that card. Oh my lord. All right, they went with Saga Gaming. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, and this is just, I mean, we still got the Lotus anyways. All right, so they have a lodestone, a workshop, and an expedition map. That means if they don't draw anything, it means they don't even make a construct this turn. If we draw a Moxen, I'm gonna play Karn and make a construct. If we don't, wow, yeah, that's what I'm looking for, baby. All right, so I'm gonna play Soul Ring top, and then I'm going to cast Karn. Where's my Karn? Where's my Karn? Where is it? There it is. I don't know why it was there, but I found it. Okay, so now I don't care about this. So now I have their own Karn, and I can make a 3/3 which blocks. And then I can make another one, and then I can just plus forever, and I have a top. Okay, I mean, this is about as good as it could have gone, I think. This is a weird game. This deck makes very weird games of Magic. Don't understand. Whoa, what is that? That's cool. That's not the construct I know and love. Yeah, but I think if we get two constructs, I mean, I think I do want them to not hit a land or mox in here that makes constructs. That would be problematic. I would think that would be pretty bad for us. But if they miss on a land or moxen that makes constructs, I think we actually have the superior board position. So, but I guess this makes a second saga. I don't know. I'm not thrilled, but it doesn't feel. It feels winnable. Yeah, but then they can't make a construct, and they're never going to attack here, right? That'd be really good for us. They are going to attack? Bet. Maybe they just don't know we're a storm deck, or maybe they don't care. They did draw Ancient Tomb. Oh no. That's so bad for me. I think I'm still going to make a construct, even though it's going to get outsized. Ancient Tomb has got to be one of the best draws in their whole deck, for sure. Okay. Jet Bob. This game is. I think if they just didn't attack with Lodestone, we would lose this game so horribly. Ancient Tomb draw, though. Hell of a draw. Hmm. Now they don't even really need to get a needle. They can just attack. I'm pretty much forced to double block. What? All right. Well played. Well played. That is like a needle. I'm probably not going to be able to stream on Saturday, so I need to get some VODs in ahead of time. Can't pay life to cast spells. Uh-oh. This at least destroys constructs, right? So don't think I'm worried about that. Things are bad. Things are most definitely bad. Wow, that is a nightmare. Yep, things are bad. I don't know if we have any good chances of winning this game. I'm going to say no. Maybe if they blew up the whole board. I mean, then they would still, like, get a saga with this map, blow up the whole board. I guess they can't do both of those things, but... I guess they can do both those things. They get the map first. But why would they do that? They have 6/6 construct tokens. Probably need to hope they don't draw an artifact, and then we double block, get rid of a construct, take 6, go to 5, take Thoughtseize, go to lower. Spin doesn't help. Yeah, I'm not feeling very confident about this one. It might be useful to have a Tinker, Sphinx or Blightsteel in this deck too. Not in the main, but on the side maybe for on the draw. Damn, Lutri Shops, so good. Oh God, what did they draw? Let's see. We're so dead. All right, I'm off it. Next. All right. Well, we've got Hercules. We could also play Op Agent. They only have one of each creature. I'm not really sure we're supposed to be pushing. But we might be supposed to be pushing. And Shieldred exists. I don't know if we want Shieldred. I mean, we could technically play Deluge too. We're on the play. We're probably supposed to try to combo kill them. I have no idea how we're supposed to board for this. Lutri Shops. It means they only have like one sphere. Three solo spheres. This kind of stuff is kind of nonsense. Just bring in Hercules. At least on the play, let's just bring in Hercules and I don't know if I want. Hmm. I want to just kill them on the play. Probe kind of makes them doing the killing. Let's just kill them on the play. And then on the draw, we can like take out Necro and like play a bunch of stuff. Like, I mean, all we really want is Tinker, right? That's all we really want. I don't even know how good a lot of these cards are because they're Lutri Shops. So like, I don't even know how good a push opposition agents are. I think they're on what, like Run Revoker? Who cares? One Silex, one map, one Ginger Brew, one everything. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We've got a mulligan. Oh my god. I don't like this, chat. Not like this, chat. How close are we to a citadel? Oh, we don't have any mana. Never mind. Not like this. Deck, we were so close to the promised land. It's fine. It's fine. London Mulligan can still give us turn one Tinker. You just gotta bay leave. Mulligan. I think. Yes, bay leave. I kind of don't think this is good enough. I think we're just gonna keep going until we find Tinker. This doesn't feel like it's good enough. I sees. I mean, they're a Lutri deck. Who knows what they have in their hand? I'm gonna mulligan. Give me better. All right, this is worse. This is worse. I can technically turn 2 Grief. Put these back. Swamp into Dark Ritual Grief on turn 2. They are on a mold of 5 as well. Nah, we're going to 3. Mulligan. Boom! Does this do anything? This is easily our best hand. Keep. Put 4 cards back. Cabal Ritual, Mox Ruby. And Yogg will keep land. Probably. We probably want to fetch on our turn so that we can draw Yogg, right? What's the magic number here? Like 15 or something? 10? It's got to be a lot. It's like probably at least 11, I would think. I'm gonna go 11. Man, London Mulligan is so broken. Look at what we just did. Look at the nonsense that just occurred. Stupid London Mulligan. Okay, so I don't think we're going to be citadeling. And I don't think we're going to be bobbing. Or at least not all of the bobbings. We really didn't actually draw any spells that give me action, though, right? So I have to... Maybe we just can't Mana Crypt in this hand. No Citadel, no Mana Crypt. At least one of these bobs has got to be bad. Probably two bobs are bad. That looks reasonable. That has not been my experience, Sean. At 20 life, every time we've Citadeled, it's been very close. We have we don't have a lot of life to work with for that. This deck has been really bad at Citadel. So I'm not really convinced. All right, so what do we do now? Do we go Time Walk Bob? God, that's so risky too. How am I winning this game exactly? We necro 10 cards, but I don't feel like we are ahead at all. Probably supposed to grief our opponent. But yeah, I'm going to just grief my opponent, cast my stuff, and draw a full grip, I think, is what we're going to try to do. Don't think hard cast grief is what I want to do here. Maybe we could have, but I kind of wanted to time walk with a bunch more cards. Dismember. Phyrexian. What is happening? My opponent's got just the randomest cards. Okay. Okay. So this. I mean, we're just gonna draw. We're just gonna draw 6 here. I guess we could draw 7. Is there any reason not to draw 7? Fetch land. Yeah, I guess. All right, we'll try 6. Oh, we're so dead, aren't we? Wait. We can hard cast. Well, if we hard cast grief, then they dismember it. This deck is just really the card quality, average card quality in the deck is really low. So Dark Ritual, Grief, and then Voidwalker. No. Oh my lord. Maybe I should have taken Dismember. Yogg doesn't even do anything because our cards aren't not even. We only get one more draw in this game. This is a nightmare. Maybe they'll just let this go through. I think it's... Oh, wait, this thing doesn't even block the stupid construct. We're just dead. We're just dead. Everything's gone so badly. Necro is not a playable Magic card. Necro is so bad. Necro is the worst. I drew 20 cards. Oh my god, I drew another Thoughtseize. Necro is just... Oh my... Get this card out of here. I had such high hopes when I mulliganed down to Necro. Draw 12. It's just not playable. This card, no good. No shot. Just unrestrict it. Unrestrict it. I'm done. I'm done. Unrestrict it. I'm losing 2 life this game. Well, the problem with our top 18 cards being garbage is because most of our deck is full of garbage. It was fun though. I had a good time. I'm not gonna lie to you. We had a pretty good time. It did some cool things. There's a little too much fluff in this deck though. Diabolic Revelation. God bless. It's fun. We did some cool things. I had a good time. If you're interested in doing storm things, keep an eye on this deck list as maybe Sean iterates on it some more. Was this better than playing Dark Petition Storm though? I don't know if it was. I'm not overly convinced this was better than playing just standard Dark Petition Storm. Dauthi Voidwalker is really cool. It's really hard to cast. But all our Bobs died. That probably didn't help us. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to make of this. Besides the fact that we did a really cool Citadel kill. And that's all that matters. New vintage Monday, Wednesday, Friday on this YouTube channel. I will see you then.